Hey Aquarius, welcome to your reading from the 15th to the end of the month. I am going to be pulling some messages, random messages, and I'm going to be clarifying them, get some advice at the end. Anything dealing with my readings as far as my website, booking me, TikTok, Cash App for donations, PayPal, all that information will be in the description box below. So let's get started with your reading. I'm definitely feeling like a lot of you have a lot of success coming your way. Some kind of serious commitment might also be coming your way. And I'm also feeling like reciprocity is a very big thing for you at this moment in your connections that you're making. So whatever you're putting into it is kind of like what you want to get out of it. But we're going to see what you need to know from the 15th to the end of the month. Well, let's get started. What do my Aquarius need to know? What do my Aquarius need to know? What do my Aquarius need to know? Messages for my Aquarius. Messages for my Aquarius from the 15th to the end of the month. Okay, so Aquarius, you have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So I'm feeling like for my Aquarius right now, I feel like you are looking for love, but I feel like you haven't had any luck so far. I feel like you're also dealing with some kind of toxicity, and maybe that's what's holding you back from going after the love that you want. Capricorn energy is here, by the way, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but I'm feeling like some of you, again, are feeling like the reason why you're not going after the love or the wish fulfillment that you seek is because there's something that you're still holding on to. You're bound to something very toxic, and there's a need for you to realize what that situation is and let it go with the Ten of Swords here. So I feel like there was some kind of betrayal or backstabbing energy here, and it led to some kind of ending. I get that it was very hard for you to walk away from the situation. I also just heard that you love hard. So maybe that's the reason why you're still bound to the situation that you're in, or bound to this person that you're dealing with, because you just don't know how to let them go. But there's a need for you to see that everything is going to be okay. Like, light is being shed on the situation for you. Clarity is coming for you in the situation, and there's a need for you to do what makes you happy. Heavy on the endings, because you do have the Ten of Swords here as well as the Death card. So there was definitely some kind of ending, but this ending was for you to is to help you propel you forward towards some kind of transformation. Like there's some kind of ending that happened, or some kind of betrayal that happened, but with that happening, it led you to a transformation. I feel like I just heard a personal transformation. So a lot of you might be learning more about yourself, or learning what makes you happy and putting an end to the things that don't. Scorpio energy is here as well, but I'm definitely seeing a new beginning coming for you very soon, possibly after this ending and you deciding to let go of this toxic energy that you're binding yourself to. Once you release that, you're going to be able to have this new beginning, and this new beginning, as I said, is going to be a very happy beginning. Like, I feel like you're going to be very at peace with the situation. I'm going to clarify just to see, but I definitely feel like you're taking something into a new direction. You might be a little scared to move forward in something, but there's a need for you to make a decision. It's a hard decision, and I get that, but sometimes those hard decisions, they need to be made in order for something better to come along. I'm going to clarify this Nine of Cups in reverse. What is this Nine of Cups in reverse for my Aquarius? Yeah, so you have the Three of Pentacles clarifying the Nine of Cups. So I'm feeling, like I said, a lot of you are trying to work something out with somebody, or you're still holding on to somebody, possibly because you have very strong ties to this person. But with that being said, I'm getting that you're not completely fulfilled in this situation. Something is definitely holding you back. Threes are definitely significant as well. I'm seeing a lot of threes, but I'm getting that between you and this person or this situation, there is going to be some kind of celebration. So whether that celebration is you finally breaking free from the toxic energy that you're binding yourself to, or it could be, you know, a reconciliation and understanding. My head is itching. So you could be getting like some kind of new understanding from the situation, and you might learn how to finally work things out with this person in order for things to be better. Clarify this devil card. What is the devil card here for? What is this devil card here for? Yeah, Seven of Cups. So I feel like a lot of you, with the Seven of Cups clarifying the devil card, I feel like a lot of you definitely are choosing right now. Like you're trying to decide which way to go. There is confusion here because I feel like you know that the situation has toxic qualities or traits, or it might be just toxic as a whole, but you're very confused on why things are at a standstill right now. And it's because the situation is toxic and there's a need for you to move forward. Like if you can pay attention, if you see the cups here, and there's a lot of different cups to choose from, but only one of them has this well running from it, or this stream running from it. So is it need for you to choose what kind of nourishes you and nurtures you? Stop choosing the things that leading you nowhere. Like there's a lot of things that are holding you back, and it could be a person or it could be yourself. You're holding yourself back from something, and there's a need for you to gain clarity on it. I'm getting that it's possibly dealing with love. Gemini energy is here, by the way, and I'm pretty sure I said Capricorn energy is here, Scorpio energy is here, and also fire signs. Fire sign is Aries, Leo, Sag. So you could be dealing with any of those signs. But like I said, there's some kind of confusion here right now. And you might feel like things are very confusing because, again, this is something very toxic. And it's keeping you in this loop or in this circle of toxicity. And there's a need for you to end that cycle because you do have the death card here. There's a need for you to end that cycle and to keep moving down this path into your transformation. Clarify this Ten of Swords for my Aquarius. What is this Ten of Swords? Ten of Swords. So you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Moon card. Pisces energy here. So with this Ten of Swords, like I said, there was a very hard ending for you. Could be some kind of betrayal or backstabbing energy here, and it's leading you to a lot of confusion on whether or not you want to grow with this person, or if you're even investing your time correctly or into the right person. I did say earlier that reciprocity seems to be a big thing for you, and maybe there is some kind of confusion on if you guys are actually growing. Like I feel like you're planting the seeds, but you're confused on if this is going to pay out, like if you're investing your time and your energy into something that's worth it. With Pisces energy being here, I do feel like some of you may be dealing with the Pisces, or you might want to deal with the Pisces. I feel like this person is very vocal on their boundaries and how they feel. But I feel like, again, with the reciprocity coming back up again, I feel like they're only putting in exactly what you're putting in. So if you're still stuck on this betrayal, or you're still bound to a previous situation, this person, or, you know, whoever it is that you're dealing with, again, I do see Pisces energy here in this part of the reading, but I feel like this person isn't going to be willing to invest in you until you let go of the toxic ways or toxic energy that you still harbor within yourself, or until you let go of the situation that actually hurt you and caused you to be in this energy of feeling like you're backstabbed or that you were betrayed. Like this person that is trying to come along is waiting for you to get to the space of where you're finally actually happy and you're ready to move on. Like you're ready to put an end to whatever that toxic situation was, and you're ready to go after what makes you happy. I do feel like this person will definitely make you very happy because they're very clear on what it is that they want, but they're not going to put in more than what you do. What is this? Yeah, and I feel like your intuition is leading you towards this person, but I feel like you're not listening to your intuition, possibly because you're still bound to a toxic situation. So there's a need for you to end that situation, whatever that is, and go after what makes you happy. I do feel like somebody does want to talk to you, though. There is a situation or a person that does want to get clarity, and they do want to talk to you, possibly about how to move you forward out of this bad energy, out of this toxic energy. What is, oh Lord, flying away from me? You might not want to let this person get away from you, because these cards definitely flew away from me. But you have the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So yeah, this person or the situation that is trying to come along and create that sense of peace, that sense of happiness, they want clarity. They understand that you're moving forward towards something that you're not completely aware of. But I feel like with you being honest about what it is that you're going through and what battles you're facing right now, I feel like they'll be very understanding of the situation. Like, I feel like this person that's trying to come along doesn't want to do anything but see you happy. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. They want to build with you, but they're not willing to build with you unless you're honest with them. Unless they know for a fact that you're willing to move forward despite any challenges that you might face. They understand that everybody has challenges. Everybody has toxic ways about them. As long as you're willing to grow past them and you're willing to build with them, they're going to be willing to build back with you. Yeah, I feel like you manifested this person, or this person may be manifesting you to come into their life, but I feel like you're standing in your own way. Possibly because you haven't put an end to this toxic situation from the past. What is this Death card for my Aquarius? What is this Death card? Y'all keep letting this person get away. Or this opportunity get away. Clarifying the Death card, you have the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like a lot of you, after this ending that happened or that's about to happen, if you should make the decision to end it, I feel like you're going to be very reserved for a while. You're going to be holding on to your energy. You're going to be trying to hold on to, you know, I just heard holding on to money. So you might be trying to save, possibly for a place, because I just heard a place. I just heard a house. You're trying... I definitely feel like you're trying to be reserved. You're trying to hold out until, I guess, you figure out what's going on with the situation. But I definitely feel like the situation is going to transform. I definitely feel like this situation is going to lead you into a higher elevation. Yeah, this person could have came in unexpectedly, or they could come in and actually shake things up for you, put you on a different path that, you know, might have you feeling like you want to kind of dive in. You want to move forward with them, not knowing what you're getting yourself into. But I feel like, again, with the situation, you holding back because you're still dealing with a toxic situation, or you're still bound to something toxic, is definitely going to cause some kind of transformation. It's going to cause some kind of shift in your energy. There's a need for you to be mindful about where you place your energy. There's a need for you to be mindful about how you spend your time. But as I said earlier, you might not want to take too much time, because you might mess around and let this person get away. And this person could be very much so what you want. This person could be somebody that will actually make you happy, that cares about your happiness, that cares about your peace. I just heard peace of mind. So this person might not want to do anything but bring you peace of mind, especially if you're just leaving something toxic and it feels like this person, you know, betrayed you. This person only wants to show you love. They want to transform your mindset. They want to give you a reason to not be so selfish with your energy or stingy with your energy. They want to shift things for you, shift your perspective, but it's a matter of if you're willing to let them. Like, are you still holding on to this and going to allow this toxic situation to keep you from moving forward, or are you going to let the situation end and let this new person or this new situation come in? It's almost like you're clearing your energy for something better to come along. And there's a need for you to see that. I'm going to get some advice and then we're going to wrap this up. Definitely conflicted. You're definitely conflicted. I feel like you're in your head a lot. There could be some possible arguments that lead to some kind of truths coming out, some kind of foundation breaking down. But there's nothing wrong with breaking down something toxic and clearing the way for something better to come along. Let me get some advice for my Aquarius and then we're going to wrap this up. Stay out of your head. That's what I'm hearing as well. Stay out of your head. Advice for my Aquarius. Advice for my Aquarius. That's funny. That's funny. So Aquarius, your advice, you have the Queen of Swords, you have the Six of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Wands, and you also have the Knight of Pentacles. So your advice is pretty much to basically speak on what it is that you feel, to speak on the boundaries, set the boundaries that you have and keep them in place. Don't let somebody come along and try to persuade you that what you want is not something that can be given. You're very clear, or you need to be very clear on what it is that you want, and you need to communicate that. Reciprocity, yet again, coming up. So I feel like with you speaking on what it is that you want, speaking on what it is that you need in your life, I feel like was the moment that you start putting in the time or putting in the effort, it's going to be given back to you. It might be hard for you to walk away from the situation, but I feel like with you walking away from this burden, like if you notice, the hills and the hard times are behind this woman, and she just packed up her shit and she's moving forward. She don't really care about what she's leaving behind. She has what she needs right here and she's moving forward. So it might be very hard for you to walk away from this toxic situation or this toxic energy. But with you walking away from that toxic energy, I feel like you're walking towards more opportunities. Like you're leaving behind a trail. You're leaving behind a trail. But if you notice, this person isn't worried about what he's leaving behind. He's walking towards something greater. He's walking towards something better. And there's a need for you to walk towards something that serves you. Walk towards something that is very clear and very, very outspoken on what it is that they want. And if that aligns with you, there's a need for you to walk towards that as well. Whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. Your advice is to recognize that. Reciprocity. As I've been saying your whole reading. Speak on what it is that you feel. Set those boundaries. Speak on what it is that you want. Speak on what it is that you feel. 8s can be significant for you. And I just heard 9. So 9 could be very significant for you as well. But your advice is to be clear on what it is that you want. State what it is that you want and go after it. No matter how hard it is to walk away. Continue to move forward and go after it because you have a more stable opportunity coming your way. Let me know how this resonates. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel.